One of the things a lot of people are wondering, because you said last week that you have the Epstein files on your desk, is when can we see them and what's taking so long to release them?
I do. Jesse, there are well over, this will make you sick, 200 victims. 200. So we have, well over 250 actually. So we have to make sure that their identity is protected and their personal information. But other than that, I think tomorrow, the personal information of victims. Other than that, I think tomorrow, Jesse, breaking news right now, you're going to see some Epstein information being released by my office.
Yeah, but and also their whole stunt that they pulled with the influencers yesterday, and they gave them here's the Epstein files phase 1 binder so you can show it off to your social media following.
Hey, look it. A terrible idea that the Trump administration should be mocked for relentlessly.
What kind? Are we going to see who was on the flights? Are we going to see any evidence from what he recorded? Because he had all of his homes wired with recording devices.
Yeah. What you're going to see, hopefully tomorrow, is a lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information.
I thought that was just, it was obvious why they did it, because to your point, everyone's banging the drum, let us see what's going on. We know the files are on Pam Bondi's desk. We want to see them.
All right, social media has been blowing up, and I think it has something to do with, that right there. Here's what I'm going to tell you.
So they're like, okay, how can we get all of these people off of our back? Oh, we'll give them this binder, let them come to the White House, take some photos, show it off to their following. So they just shut up for a few minutes.
Here we go. Let's watch this. There they are. Okay, first of all, you're holding up a list of people who have destroyed countless children's lives. That's not where the smile goes. Whatever they were releasing, make it available at the Department of Justice website as a PDF so everybody can download it.
Now, many of these, as you know, are already publicly known. This is not the breaking news that you would expect. And again, it's totally fine to feel frustrated by that.
Three-ring circus.
Yeah, I was in the room when Pam Bondi and Kash Patel, the Attorney General and the Director of the FBI, were handing these out. And right off the bat, one of the first things they said was, we're going to be releasing this to the public. What you need to understand is that there really isn't a smoking gun in the new information that we have available, except for the fact that it has become evident that certain members of the FBI have been withholding information from the Attorney General's office.
I've never heard so much talk about binders.
Yes, no, it's big binder. Now everybody's buying binders. Forget about big oil or big pharma.
Now, as information becomes available, they have to be careful because they have to weigh what they need to get out to the public at the same time that they're going to need to be able to prosecute certain individuals. So I understand that. Here's what I'm saying. I know we're all frustrated about this because we should have had a lot more information a lot sooner. But I genuinely believe that we have people in power now that want to do something about it. And quite frankly, I'm willing to let them cook.
But it's pretty sick what that man did.
Okay, well, we'll
along
look
with
for
his
that.
co-defendant.
Absolutely, and he had help.
Right.
But it did just minimize how big of a deal this release will ultimately be. And honestly, I'm going to call it the first technical loss of the Trump era.
Interesting.
Yeah.
When I hear TikTok, I think of like,
Death coming.
Clocks.
Yes.
You know the.
Hallelujah, Jesus. Hallelujah.